What do you get when you combine 90s anime vibes, fighting, and a slew of crazy attacks? Probably you'd usually get a new anime series, but Indie JRPG Wonder Stars takes this concept, puts it on a game board, and makes it a turn-based JRPG, ready to give you nostalgia and a new fun game to play. Before its release date on the 19th, I was able to try it early and loved it, and the team was kind enough to actually sponsor this video, which I'm stoked about as it's the exact kind of unique game I love to show you guys. So in this video, I want to tell you about what you can expect from the colorful world of Wonder Stars, its word mixing combat, and why I'm excited to play more of this super flashy indie JRPG. If you look at some descriptions of Wonder Stars, you'll hear it's a turn-based game where you can make attacks from words, and while that's a cool concept and something you can do in it, it was more of its colorful points that drew me into it. Despite the fact I'm usually a little cautious on covering indies, it's not often the words 90s anime JRPG cross my inbox, and I couldn't help be intrigued. Spunky protagonist Ringo, looking cool and modern yet nostalgic at the same time, continued to catch my interest, especially since she had a Scott Pilgrim twist to her 90s vibe thanks to her cool fighting pose. The 90s anime inspiration is clear in her design, and especially in some of the cool load screens I got once I started playing, and looked pretty high quality and also feasible for an indie considering the lovable cheesiness of 90s anime, so I gave it a try and we'll give my impressions more in a minute, but first let's go deeper into its world and unique mechanics. Applehead Ringo's journey plays out in episodes on a board game style map, with the whole episode said to take about an hour to 90 minutes to complete, and autosaves available as you finish each map, meaning you can mostly play at your own pace. Each circle on the map is filled with different symbols, with things from treasure to find, choices and conversation events that can lead to new friends to gain passive pet skills from, and battles, and different boosts as you cross over, with the more you do on the map netting you more benefits, but also balance being necessary as you need to manage your health and items at least until the next screen, so there may be replay value in going back and seeing the mini episodes you might have missed if you fly through to try and save your health. Unavoidable on maps or battles where the wordsmith part of Wonder Stars comes in, but wordsmith in the 90s anime sense, where super special flame kick is a legitimate attack you put together yourself and does good damage if the enemy is the right element. Adjectives tend to be more like multipliers, with words like wide turning a single attack into a group one, and words like super and plus adding damage on top of their visual flair. They'll be paired with a noun like fire or kick that determines what kind of attack they'll be, also extending to things like blocking and how much of a barrier will be added as you learn new skills. Enemies also make these verbally colorful attacks too, so you need to prepare for their super special hits too, and while it's fun to make absolutely ridiculous word combos, they all have meaning for what your attack will do, so prepare to think about what you're saying the word limit and how they'll trigger bosses as you get further in. And to wrap up what this game is, the story follows Ringo, who hates being called Applehead, and new friend Wolfe after he appears day one and alerts her to the existence of the Wonder Star map and its pieces. I'm in the early days of the story where they comically get to know each other in the fun kind of conversations a lighthearted anime taking the time to make silly moments would have you expect. The story is said to cross the bounds of space, which I was pretty surprised to see in its trailers, as you're to travel the universe and meet more weird and wonderful characters along the way, all with the cheesy genre-specific sound effects you'd expect those 90s anime Toriyama-inspired visual style to bring it all together in a colorful, one-of-a-kind JRPG experience that I enjoyed my time with. I grew up watching things like Sailor Moon and Card Captors, with the former being pretty much my entire life in primary school, and in Australia we never got the anime Game Boy games for things like that, so Wonder Stars kind of feels like the childhood game I wish I had in some ways. I would have loved to play through an anime story like this, and the episodic way it moves makes it feel light but also dynamic and fun when you get into it. I'm glad it's on consoles, as it means I can play it on my PS5, and with remote play, the colorful enemies it has being an amusing thing to jump into my day when I played. Overall, I'm glad it delivers what it promises in terms of exciting word-based battles with strategy to break up its quirky dialogue moments. Battles feel unique, but also easily accessible to a JRPG player like myself who already knows what to expect in terms of status effects and whatnot, so I could spend my time enjoying the silliness of phrase making as I collected more by making friends on the way, and the strategy of what pep skill to keep or not made it interesting to play around and see what works too. I'm enjoying my time with it so far. It's fitting the light, fun JRPG vibe I'm on, and with that childhood nostalgia from its 90s anime inspiration and a twist of Scott Pilgrim in there with its fighting and eye-popping graphics, I'd love to play more if I get time, and if others think it's charming, I hope they give it a try as an indie JRPG doing turn-based mechanics in a cool new way. With a ton of charm in its dialogue and visuals, and it giving all the super special fighting attacks you could ever dream of, Wonder Stars is a unique indie JRPG worth trying. Any 90s anime fan will love the aesthetic, and I'm excited to see where its story continues to go, and I'm glad it can maybe take more steps to get through it, with its board game style feeling approachable and with some genuine challenge in its battles that makes it fun to play. It is coming out in a crowded month on the 19th, but maybe it being a little cheaper and full of charm, some people will think to add it to their collection. If you still need a little convincing though, keep an eye out in the next few days for my next short. I'll be giving away a limited number of codes to those who tell me their 90s anime memories or why Wonder Stars appeals to you. Keep an eye out, and whether you enter or not, I hope you enjoyed hearing about this cool game and its interesting twist on anime JRPGs. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried Wonder Stars, and if you have, what did you think of it? You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below. Thank you to the team at Paper Castle Media for sponsoring this video, and until next time, thank you, bye!